Okay, so hi dear Scorpio, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is Journal 7 Day 7 Oracle messages for all the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 6th till the 12th of July 2026. Keep in mind these are general messages; they might or might not resonate with you. Don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you. Okay. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Okay. The overall energy for Scorpio people for this week, I'm going to give this deck a really good shuffle so that I don't have to shuffle it again and again. Let's see. Hmm. The overall energy is seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision. You guys might be ignoring or avoiding making a choice or decision in a particular direction, especially related to a relationship area. It can be in any kind of dynamics. Be clear on what you want and take action. Okay. A need for detoxification. So whether it's physical, emotional, digital, maybe, but there is a need of detoxification for you guys for this week in order to come back to your good energy, good vibes. Sixth, we have the Empress. Time to act upon your plans. Upon your plans, creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. Time to act upon your plans. If you guys are planning and planning and planning and not acting upon your plans, then the time has come for you guys to do something about it. Creativity is also going to be rewarded in some way, shape, or form. And luxurious or abundant resources. You guys are going to get some kind of luxurious or abundant resources. Maybe you're going to purchase something or somebody is going to gift you something, but it is going to make you feel very happy and very content from inside in terms of money and finances. Awesome. Seventh, we have the Strength card. Strength and grace through kindness. Okay, the more you are going to be kind, the more it's going to show your strength and grace to everyone, including yourself. Self confidence and forgiveness kind of energy is going to bring you a lot of peace, happiness, and growth. A lot of growth is possible with self confidence and forgiveness and kindness. The toughest thing that we can do as a human is be kind and forgive, move ahead, forgive, move ahead, and be kind to others. That is the strength and the grace. That is the most full of strength and full of grace kind of energy that you can provide to others and yourself. 6, 7, 8, we have the Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. There is something in your energies that is not serving you in your life anymore. It can be a connection, it can be a situation, it can be a habit. Release your attachment to the outcome. You might be obsessively thinking about outcome of a certain situation. The more you are going to obsess about the outcome, the more it's going to be difficult for you to get that thing done. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Consider taking a more positive and uplifting approach towards a particular situation in your life instead of continuously struggling and continuously being obsessed with the kind of outcome that you want. Okay, detachment and an uplifting approach in general towards a situation is going to help to get what you really want. So we have 6, 7, 8. Ninth, we have the 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Now, I don't think so. There are angels in the sky, so you can ask the divine for helpful people to lighten your load. If you're going through some kind of stressful energies around you, that will help. Working too many hours. You might be working too many hours, or you might be working too hard to get something done, or maybe multiple projects. Ask people to help you. Trying too hard to please others. Don't do that. You're never going to get anything good out of trying too hard to please others. It's going to deplete you from your own self-worth and your energies, and you are going to feel drained or nothing. If it is coming out of your heart and soul, you feel like making people happy, that's a good thing, that's a normal thing, that's something that you can work on. But if it is something that you are trying too hard to do, please something or a group of people or something, and you are draining yourself, don't do that shit. It's not going to be good. Okay, so we have 6, 7, 8, 9. 10th of July, we have the Emperor. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Finally, you guys will be able to have stability and efficiency in your life of some kind. Taking charge of a situation is going to help you to figure out a solution to a problem that you are facing in a particular situation. And you are going to make quite ambitious plans. It's going to be one of those days where you will be planning a lot and thinking a lot about moving forward in a particular situation. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. 11th of July, we have the Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. You guys are having this knowledge and understanding of what you should be doing, exactly what you should be doing in a particular situation, because of the benefit of experience you have in a particular direction. A time for your career rather than relationship. Shift all of your focus on your career if things are not going well in that department of your life. Instead of focusing on something that you cannot change or control, shift your focus on something that you can do something about. Okay. Cool. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th. 12th of July, we have the Moon card. The opportunity to improve your plans. You guys are going to get some kind of opportunity to improve your plans in a certain situation. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. If your intuition is continuously telling you to do something or not to do something, don't ignore or avoid your intuition. Intuition is like your gut telling you something again and again and again, and you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable too, because you might not be used to listening to your intuition much. Face your fears and grow stronger. The moment you are going to start facing your fears head on, they are going to start disappearing. That is the magic with fear. Fear is nothing but our mind telling us certain things that we cannot do it, we cannot achieve such and such thing, this is difficult, this is impossible. Okay, don't try to listen to your mind too much. Let's see the final guidance here for you guys. We have the Three of Michael. Release the past. Okay, if you guys are continuously living in some kind of past, release the past. Okay, that's very important. That's Nana around. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. I don't think so time heal all wounds. When you start healing, you will be able to accept and be more and more aware of your own energies, be more and more aware of what works out for you and what doesn't work out for you, right? That will heal your wounds. Okay, so you will grow from the situation. Whatever you are holding on to from your past, the time has come for you to release that. Otherwise, it's not going to help you in any way, and you are going to carry the burden for a very long period of time with yourself. So try not to do that. That was the final guidance. So thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.